In Waltham Forest alone, there is a Liberal, Democrat and Labour hung council. They've been there for 6 years and they rubber stamp everything. They don't disagree on anything. They don't need to, they're very comfortable. They're actually giving themselves pay rises to the detriment of the local community, closing down things like a disabled children's school in the mornings where parents were able to get a bit of respite, a Saturday morning club. They've closed the parks, they've taken away the park wardens. Anything that's being done is short-term targeted but not sustainable services. This week we've had strikes from the street wardens. These are people who were supposed to befriend the community, support the community and not be police officers. What we've seen is them become enforcers this week. I was out at the second part of their strike about pay and back pay actually that they're already owed. They've already done the work and the council won't give them the money. And yet we find out that Councillor Akram's got 3 million quid in his pot from parking fees and clamping fees and won't give them the 2 grand that they want. Well, that they've worked for. So basically, as far as I'm concerned, what we've got in our council is rot, rot and more rot. We see a tower block that's standing. And I tell you now, if the RSPCA went round there, they would bring the dogs and the animals out. In fact, the rats and cockroaches that are running along the corridors are trying to find their ways out, but the lift doesn't work. We've got families up there with children, and the place is boarded up. And this week, I will be going to take photographs of that place because it is disgraceful. It is a disgrace to the new Labour agenda that we are living under. I'm endorsing Lindsay standing as mayor as I'm going around. This is my leaflet. It acts as a window poster, so we're being very environmentally friendly. 2 for the price one, you see. We get a leaflet and a poster. But on the back, we've got Lindsay, and we're starting to prepare for the GLA and mayoral elections. We're telling people who Lindsay is if they don't know. And you know what? It surprised me going around Leighton Ward because I've walked and walked miles in the last few weeks around the ward, and people know who we are. They know who Lindsay is because they know about Stop the War. They've been on the demonstrations. Some of them are very young and some of them are a lot older. They have all sorts of ethnicities and faiths. We are being invited to talk everywhere. We've got receptions that you would, you just die for, really. I'm being invited into schools to talk to people about all sorts of issues, the war, housing, the environment. I've gone and done talks in Leytonstone School about media, and we need to show young people. I've done a radio interview this afternoon, and those radio students were actually talking about the privatisation of the doctor's surgery in Tower Hamlets, where there's a demonstration, I believe, of over 100 people today. We are the people who are standing for the people, and maybe we should be respect people for the people. I'm going to leave it there, but I think what you need to know is that 60-odd people have been coming out with me at the weekends to canvass and to leaflet and to talk on the doors. And believe you me, people want to talk. It's been a lot of fun, but we need as many more people to come out in the next few weeks. We want to up this ante with the campaign, and then we need to continue it right through to May the 1st. So on February the 14th, I will be the winner. We will win, and so will Lindsay. Get out there and do it. Just one more point, sorry. Listen, it's very easy to ask people to join. I went to get some blue tack in a pound stretchers and met a woman called Sue. She doesn't actually live in Leighton Ward, she lives across the road. But she will be able to vote in the GLA elections, even if she can't vote in the Leighton Ward elections. That woman is excited. That woman wants change for her and her family and her community in which she's lived for about 40 years. That woman has been out canvassing with us. She was freezing cold with me last night in the rain, and She said, I am just invigorated. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And she joined. And then someone else joined. And then I had a South African guy chatting to me, and he joined. Never mind 5, let's get 55. 55 billion quid given to Northern Rock. Let's get 55 signatures each. Just get them. People there, if you ask them, will join.